Hi, this is Martha Josey, and we're at the Josey Ranch, and this is Terry Thomas. We've got Ty Mitchell out in the arena, and we got Devin Click, and she's on a little cutting mare called Look at Me. And this is a great exercise to do when you're at home, when you're just wanting to get some good riding time in, but not always doing the barrel racing pattern. This is really good. And you'll notice too, Ty and I both have the new Safe Ride hats on, made by Resistol, and also Devin's got this on, and this is something brand new that we're just introducing to the Josey Ranch, and we're really excited to be with Resistol on this. Okay, back to this exercise. Terry, this is great, isn't it? And Ty, she can also start loping now.
All right, Devin, go ahead and lope. And being able to approach the barrel at different angles gives you a great opportunity. This is good for a young horse as well as a seasoned horse. If you have a horse that is a little stiff, you might want to have more of a bending bit on. If you have a horse that is not wanting to rate, you might put more of a rating bit on.
Okay, this time just set her down at the barrel. And you can, if you're on a horse that goes left, you can do lots of left-hand turns. You can do this pattern in both directions. She's working on rate now. Great exercise.
Yeah.
We call it the cross exercise because by the time you go to all the markers, it makes a cross. But it's good to work on lead. It's good on working on picking up a shoulder, and it gives them something a little different to do than just barrel racing pattern. This time, Ty, have her just lope some nice circles around the barrel. Lope some nice circles around the barrel now.
And just kind of get outside the tracks. There you go.
Use a little bit of inside rein. Pick up your correct lead.
There you go. Now keep your hands low and just trying to settle her down. If you have a horse that's getting chargy in the turn, I like loping around the barrel, getting them to relax. Now bring her in a little bit tighter. There you go.
Now stop and go the other direction.
Keeping that forward motion. All right, now break her to a trot and go back to your cone. Now back to your barrel and just let her trot around. Let her relax a little bit. And if you feel like your horse is getting chargy when you're doing an exercise, you don't want this to become a race to them, but you want to keep them quiet and settled down. And so if you feel like your horse is getting chargy, slow them down a little bit. Turn the barrel a couple of times. Go to the cones, let them relax. And a lot of it starts with the posture of your body. When you're doing slow work, you want your shoulders relaxed, your arms relaxed, a nice bend. And remember, keep your hands over the horse's withers. If your hands are getting up high, or if you're at the back of the rein, you feel like your hands are coming all the way back to your body, you need to try to keep your hands in front of your saddle, keep them nice and low, keep them relaxed, and always take the slack out of your reins before you make contact with your horse. One thing that you want to work on when you're doing this exercise is to use that inside leg if you need a little bend, or use the outside leg. I'd like to try to use more leg and less hand, and that too can help relax a horse.
And again, one thing that I really like to do this exercise in, and just a little light bit, something that's broken in the middle, maybe a short shank, maybe even putting a training martingale on or a training rein, something to, this little mare's a previous cutting horse, so she's got a low headset, but if you've got a horse that's a little bit wanting to go too fast, Go back to that running martingale, right, Terry? And this is one of the exercises that we show at the clinics that we have here at the Josey Ranch.